can it be that after all these years, the game I have been anticipating the most out of any game ever for many years has finally come out? Someone please tell me this is a dream. No, sorry. Someone please tell me this is a dream. Am I really dreaming? It's not a dream.
15 kids in the backyard drinking wine. You tell me stories of the sea.
What is going on, guys? Samuel One World from Samuel One Reviews here, and today I am here to talk to you Kingdom Hearts 3. Can't believe I was actually saying that. And just so you know, this video is going to be very spoiler free. I'm not going to any major plot points or details about this game. I will be doing a spoiler free review in coming weeks, so be on the for that. That being, this video is going to be very spoiler free. So Kingdom Hearts 3 is the latest installment in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, the latest main installment in the franchise. So the game has been in development for many years now. It's finally out. If I don't get too much with the story, it's basically based on after being on distance. But what happened in that story, ended up losing himself into darkness, and he basically lost a lot of strength, and he basically chose him going to other worlds to try to gain the strength and try to gain the power of waking, and got into 7 going to try to stop mastering Xehanort once and for all. That's all I'm going to say about the story. Now, if you follow my channel before, you probably know there's 2 things. One, I'm a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. I liked and love every single game of this franchise, and even the ones that people don't really seem to enjoy, I still found enjoyment out of ones. Like all games are pretty much, I wouldn't say all games are like perfect, honestly, but they do find enough charm and enjoyment. Especially with the second game, which I consider people my all-time favorite games ever. I would put my top 10. But all in all, I still find some enjoyment. I still do replay to this day. And 2, that Kingdom Hearts 3 was pretty much the game I have been anticipating the most out of any game ever. Like, I've been hearing so much of stuff ever since Kingdom Hearts 2 released. Like, I'm hearing so much different things about it, and like, I wasn't so much to the conclusion of the song because I ended up because a lot of side stuff, like Way 3 and 2, Recoded, Everybody's Sleep, and Dream of Distance. They've got a lot of compilations, and then got a mobile game. Like, there's a lot they were doing for the official next game. They released for them. No, it's released in. When I found that they were released in January 29th, 2019, my excitement went through the roof. Like, I did a video on it, honestly, and when I found out some of the awards are going to be in this game, I got even more pumped. As days go by, I got more anxious and more excited to see this game is good. This is the game I've been taking most out of any game ever. Like I said, I am a diehard fan of this franchise. I'm a true dedicated fan of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Despite this shit, I still adore this franchise. I couldn't believe it was real that Kingdom Hearts 3 was finally coming out. And this was one of the rare times where I actually wanted time to go fast so I can play it. And I have a water letter reveal that. So that really just tells how excited I was for this game. And if you imagine when my brother finally got when my brother pre-ordered the game, he got on the day it came out, and I saw the game, and then he put it in. Like, he ended up being for me, but I recently just beat the game myself, and after playing through the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 3 and even a lot of the side stuff, like I said, this is a game I have been anticipating more out of any game ever. This game I've been hyped up for many, many years. And I'm here to say, after years and years of development, after years and years of waiting to the end of this Dark Seeker saga, I am here to truly say that Kingdom Hearts 3 really, it really did not disappoint. Kingdom Hearts 3 was everything I was hoping it would be. It was everything of greatness and amazement I was hoping it would be. Like I mentioned, this game had potential. Also, this game, I think I mentioned a couple times, and I mentioned before, had potential to possibly be the best Kingdom Hearts game. I'm not going to 100% say because I actually will be doing a ranking of the Kingdom Hearts games pretty soon, actually. But it is definitely up there. Kingdom Hearts 3 again did not disappoint. It was everything I was hoping it would be and more. It satisfied me as a fan of the franchise, and it is truly a phenomenal and amazing video game. Again, this game did not disappoint. There's so much to talk about with Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'm starting with the graphics because even though that 0.2 fragment passage was beautiful, you ain't seen nothing like Kingdom Hearts 3 because man, drafts are going to be beautiful and amazing, but to really be like graphics would have come a long way with feeling truly real while you're playing it, and Kingdom Hearts 3 managed to feel real. Feel like you to feel real, like every single detail, every single level of detail, every single point aspect feels truly real and amazing. The colors, how the character looks, how the movements, how certain things look, like it is truly real and vibrant among many levels. Definitely some of the best graphics that this franchise has done. And now I'm going to talk about the story here. Now, I know somebody asking if this game could be a good game for newcomers. That's definitely an interesting question because currently, if you go into this game not knowing anything about the franchise, you are going to be confused as well. Because this game references a lot of many things involving the franchise that people who have watched this franchise or at least are familiar with it should know. I know. I mean, they do kind of have a memory archive and these other certain glossary things that do kind of keep you up to speed and will at least not make you as lost or anything, and will at least not make you feel lost or anything. But I definitely do recommend at least learning about everything that happened. I don't think whether you play it or look it up online, at least learn about everything that's happened before you pick it one straight. Because a lot here that's definitely for because well, the story here is definitely for diehard fans. And so I definitely do recommend at least learning about everything that's happened before you play Kingdom Hearts 3 if you if you're new to the franchise. But as for diehard fans like myself, I'm here to say that the story left me very, very satisfied. The ending is definitely an interesting thing, which I'll definitely discuss more in my spoiler review. It didn't definitely me thinking, but I think it was still great overall. There were a lot of elements that definitely let me feeling satisfied, that definitely had me feeling so great. It's very incredible to people that have been waiting for this story for 17 years, and it closes out very well. I truly felt so satisfied and so happy with how stuff ended here, and a lot of moments that happened here, like there are moments that are definitely very emotional and will leave you so satisfied by the end. And I'm definitely very happy with how this game ended, and I'm very happy with a lot of stuff they did show here. So overall, the story is great, engaging as it should be, and it left me very satisfied. It even went in a few directions I actually didn't see coming. Actually, again, I'll discuss more on that in my spoiler review. But it definitely goes into I really wasn't expecting at all. So I get the mutual thoughts on that. Now I'm gonna talk about the gameplay. Oh my god, the gameplay here. Wow. This gameplay is truly outstanding. Now, the gameplay had kind of a lot of the elements from the previous installments, like got a lot of the fast-paced things between Hearts 2 and 1. You got the shot mechanic with my sleep, some of the command stuff, and even some of the flow motion and view on distance, which technically is as broken as it was in view on distance. It does have a lot of those elements here, but it does some interesting things with them to make them feel unique and original. And and one thing I love about the combat here is how diverse it is and how you can really do many different things throughout it. Especially as new to the franchise, you have people that have different powers and commands, and you can swap between 3 different Keyblades at once, which is that was the news of this franchise. My God. And you also have these limits. You also have these limits that you do with your party members. And this game also has many. You have like 5 party members out. You have like 4 party members out at once. You can have both Donald and Goofy out at once. You can have other party members like you can have like Donald, Goofy, Mike, and Sully, Donald, Goofy, Woody, Buzz out at once, which is awesome, by the way. Comment is so diverse. You have so many things you can do with the combat that even the smallest accounts will feel so rewarding and so amazing. It's some of the most addictive combat that this franchise has done. Some of the most fun combat this franchise has done. Like, it's so exhilarating and so amazing. And you just have a lot of the same elements from the previous games, but the combat feels so different and unique from the previous games. Well, a few more made comments so engaging in the franchise to begin with, so I think the major plots managed to pull all that off. And speaking of diverse and different, let's talk about the worlds here. They do explore different Disney worlds here. They do explore color the influence 4, like the Coliseum in the Caribbean. But you just explore other worlds like Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Frozen, Tangled, Big 6, but it's not spoilers, I'm sure most of you already knew this. Right, and you can go to a few other worlds which I'm definitely not going to spoil. And every world here is so diverse and different. Like, one thing I love about the world is that you can do just you can do like very different things. Each world feels very different from one another. This isn't just where you can just every world just feels the same or you're just doing the same thing or whatever. Every world here feels different and unique. Like one world you could end up playing as a mech, and you actually control a mech, and one world you can slide down a mountain, and another you can actually fight a ship and. Like I said, so many different things you can do in these worlds, and it makes the world so much fun to explore and go back. To go to anything, go back to explore. And exploring is definitely as amazing as it's always been. Again, the detail here is amazing in terms of exploring in the worlds. And there's so much to do in each of the worlds. Like in terms of mini games, in terms of fighting and all that stuff, like every world here has some very interesting elements that make it all worth going back to time and time again. There's something that any Pokemon game can definitely see that, and it definitely does the point here. And also, and of course, like other Pokemon games, you control their gummy ship. And the gummy ship has definitely been an interesting thing among Pokemon's fans. It doesn't feel like something just really like filler or just feels like it's just there or whatever. I mean, I didn't mind them during Kingdom Hearts, but they are definitely nothing I will go back to, honestly. But Pokemon Sword, they're definitely a lot more fun and engaging. And here, Gummy Ship is definitely the best it has ever been. But instead of just running like on a rail or whatever, I just then you can do like you can actually use something to explore different regions and go to the worlds. You can get like basically an anti-movie ship, but not just on rail, but just you can find like Heartless and all that, and you can explore different areas like. It is truly amazing. Again, the best gaming ship it's ever been. I had so much fun exploring and so much fun fighting and so much fun designing the gaming ship. Also some new gaming ships is also the best it's ever been as well. Like, I definitely had a lot of fun. Really, I definitely had a lot of fun. With the gaming ship, which is definitely the best this franchise has done. And of course, there are mini games, which is something that's evident in any game's game, and these are the most fun mini games they've ever been. Like, you also got one that Magic Word, which other than less than they've been in the end games, but they're still pretty fun for what they were. There's also mechanics you can do, it also you can do the sliding I mentioned, there's also these kingdom mini games, which are based like any style of mini games, which you can do like a single task or whatever, which you can fun. And they're also pretty fun, and I think most beginning franchises they do offer various rewards for completing them or getting good score, which isn't that always like about playing into the franchise that they reward you for that. And they do create rewards if you play mini games, so I definitely recommend playing them. They're actually a lot of fun actually, and they do bring a nice pace. Like also the pacing in this franchise is definitely the best it's ever been. Like it makes that very steady and nice pace throughout the story. Again, and not to mention, this is probably the funniest game in the franchise. I really wasn't expecting the game to be as funny as it was, honestly. after the game was even a little self-aware of its hands-on, so it's something I really wasn't going to do. I'm not going to say how, and I will say that for spoiler review, but I really love how self-aware it was at times in terms of the story and characters and the crazy amount of the story it is. It's very confident. Even I came with the story. It's confusing, it's complicated. It's very confusing and very complicated. Yeah, but I really love how self-aware it was at times, honestly, and I really love how they did it. Every character you follow here is more engaging and developed than they ever been. The interaction arc ever been. I mean, ever been. Definitely has some of the best end game content I've seen in out of any Kingdom Hearts franchise at all. At all, it has many fan pleasing and weird moments that were really going to knock your socks off. I didn't see any texture issues or any framing or I didn't feel any framing issues from my experience. I didn't feel any bugs or anything. Graphics are amazing as ever. It's definitely one of the most fun games I've ever experienced. Every moment of the experience, I'm thinking, let me feeling emotional. I was truly feeling a lot of emotions about this game. That's what's hard to believe this game's only here, but that there's a little bit of everything else I'm going to do. And the ending is definitely one that definitely had me thinking when I beat it. And that can be a good or bad way whenever you interpret it out. I'll say more about the ending for my spoiler review, but the ending was definitely interesting. At the same time, was definitely odd and interesting, but at the same time, definitely let me satisfied. And I don't know what they are going to do in the argument after this on, so I don't know. I don't know if they are going to do anything at this or whatever, but what they do, if they do one, I'm definitely, if they end up doing one, I'll definitely be looking forward to it. Oh, and one last thing I got to mention is there's also this cooking portion where we do end up meeting Remy for Ratatouille, and they basically have to do this cooking mini games, which are actually pretty fun. Actually, I took a while to get used to them. I know they're kind of simple, but I took a while to figure out what to do. But all in all, cooking games really a lot of fun. They do bring a lot of energy, and especially with the food, and you can pretty up a lot of times. So I don't think I mentioned that, but the food stuff from Ratatouille, pretty great stuff. Now, I did have a couple nitpicks with this game overall, though, but this game is so much awesomeness and so much greatness. The nitpicks can't just get kind of tiny into it. It doesn't bother me at all. Another nitpicks are that, as much as I do love Intricate Wood, I do wish there was a little more diverse from the mini game because I feel like it's kind of the same thing, honestly. I mean, they're all still fun and great, going wrong, but I just do wish there was a little more diversity in that. Just a little more diversity, a little more uniqueness to the main game because 100 One, because the 100 One, because the 100 One games are known for being definitely different and very funny, enjoyable. But this game is just kind of the same thing, just in games, but just one game kind of just didn't fit. But the stuff on main games not wrong. It's just I just wish there was a little more diversity in them. That's basically what I'm saying. And I did have one negative thing with the ending, which definitely not going to spoilers. It's something that really bugged me too much, honestly, but it did leave me a little confused. But I will say that for this word, because these things are so minor that it doesn't ruin the overall experience for me. But overall, Kingdom Hearts 3 was basically everything I was hoping it would be. This game stand, I mean, in so many ways, as someone who's been anticipating this game for many years, and it thankfully does not disappoint. I love every single second of the experience. The experience from the combat, to the diversity of the combat, to the graphics, the story, to the gameplay, to the worlds, and the exploring, the gunship portions, the mini games, the Dark Side of the Coming, to also have a good balance between being simple and hard. I also got to mention there's also this gummy phone that you have, which you can use to take pictures and get these lucky emblems. You also can find emblems throughout, and you also take fun pictures, which I use a lot. Honestly, it's also pretty fun and hilarious, and adds a lot of greatness to the franchise, greatness to this game, as I meant. And also, it also has some of the best. This game has also some of the best boss battles I've seen in any Kingdom Hearts game. Some most interesting, unique boss battles I was expecting, and especially near the end. Especially once near the end, because man, and this game, and I know this game has kind of an issue of being too easy, but I thought it had a good balance between being simple and being difficult, honestly. Because there was some tough portions on there on the side. But there's still a lot. But this game, everything I was wanting this game to be, I loved every single second of this game. This game I'm definitely going to remember for a very long time. And if you are a diehard fans franchise and you've been waiting so long like I have, I will get us the higher recommendations. If you're someone who if you're someone who hasn't really been a fan of franchise at all, you probably wouldn't like this. Honestly, like you might like the combat, you probably won't like the story. If you haven't been told this franchise, if you're someone who wants to get into the franchise, I would say check on the story first. Like get familiar with the story, like maybe you look at glossary or the like a game, or at least look up some story stuff online. Because there was some few interesting. Because there are some videos that would definitely give you a copy of the franchise. Because if you're going to this game and I don't know anything, you're not gonna make good as hell. But all in all, I do highly recommend you check out Mods 2 when you get a chance. If you are a diehard fan or someone who's wanting to get into the franchise, definitely get stuff. But Game Mods 2 again was so satisfying and was literally everything else hoping it would be. And this is, again, like I said, I definitely won't be getting it anytime soon. And all in all, I'm going to give Kingdom Hearts 3 a 5 out of 5. A true gaming masterpiece. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review, my spoiler-free review of Kingdom Hearts 3. If you haven't managed to play the game, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think so far, how far you had, and all that. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And so, as first coming week, I will have a spoiler-filled review of Kingdom Hearts 3. I am very excited to do that video for you guys, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I also will eventually have a ranking of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I'm going all 11 of the games I have played in the franchise, so be on the lookout for that very soon. I mean, I might do a couple of Kingdom Hearts videos, we'll see about that, but hope you enjoyed that. I will also have more movie reviews coming very soon, and hopefully more scene videos coming very soon. And also, as video getting 600, so I hope to get that very soon. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I also truly appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. They're all linked down below. I am satifsying from nonstop. I will see you next time, and stay cool. But peace.
I'm singing songs about